Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 122 of Don't Star Random Giants. As you can tell by the theme and the big fat summer logo up here, it is summer. Summer is here, and summer's no fun, so it's the last day of spring, so it usually does rain. We dug a bunch of roads out. We also placed down a bunch of roads. I guess we dug a bunch of turf and placed down a bunch of roads. And now we realize just how many logs I'm going to need. I turned on all the fling-o-matics that matter at the end of the last episode because summer is here. Now what I would like to go do is actually look at my thermal stone before I forget. Even though there's thermal stones over there, I cannot forget that. Almost did. That's a stupid thing to do during summer. So we will bring our thermal stone. I would like to do a little bit of mining, and I suppose I can check real fast. Do I have any? Yeah, I have 10. No, I know I have rocks in here. I want to be careful. I don't want to... Hey, that thing finally got up. That nest has been there for a while. I would like to go get a little bit of rocks from most likely the cave layer. Just a few. And obviously it's going to require... Well, you know what? I keep going back to the base, but let's go bring the miner hat. If we're going down there, we're not going to be down there for long. It would make more sense to have a hat rather than to utilize like a torch or a lantern, which I only have the lantern with me. So I want to go get some rocks, and with those rocks we're gonna make some walls, and we're gonna start trapping the rock lobsters. They whether or not it works, whatever. we'll try to start basically corralling them, and this should just solve or alleviate at least the overpopulation issue we have going on. At the very least, if all else fails and it doesn't mitigate the expansion of the rock lobsters, it is a pen full of rock lobsters that if I walk over there and there's a boss after me, all I have to do is feed one and shit hits the fan. Put it in a good way. So that would benefit me immensely just in the long run. We'll have rock lobsters doing our bidding, and I want to swap thermal stones because why not? Now, another problem comes up here. What I'll do is when I come back to the surface, I'm going to have to feed these guys so they follow me. And then while I am building, what will happen is, let me actually find out where it is really quick here. It's like right here. What will happen is while I'm building, like I am here replacing walls, they'll come to me and then they'll see this and they will hopefully get distracted. And then I'll pen them in. That's the hope. That's the goal. That's the theory. Whether or not it works, well, it's a different story. So let's get our butts down here, do a little bit of mining, and of course, after 2 days, you gotta be careful. That's right, it's also going to be a whatchamacallit attack. Depth worms. I hear them already. 2 will be enough because there are rock lobsters over here. But I'd like to go to the tree farm. I have to get back and refuel the fling-o-matics. There's a couple things I need to do. First things first, let me get some light bulbs like right now. Like, we don't have any on us. And if I have to run from these dudes, I need to be able to at least run with a hat that's got... I'm going to avoid that concussion right there. Got to be able to run with a hat that has some fuel in it. So, these dudes are coming at me. That is very real. Go ahead and make him miss me. And once my rock lobsters catch up, I will tell them to attack. And then these extra rock lobsters here will defend my honor. For I am a pure maiden. And they will do my bidding. So there's 3 of them here. Come on, you guys got to be close. Unless they're distracted and eating rocks, which is a distinct possibility. Can I get this? Can I get this? Oh, that was close, but I got it. What are we at? 26%. Come on. Yeah, so it's obviously very easy to fuel this, so that's a tentacle. I can just feed one of these dudes, I guess, and start the beat down. Let's do that. That'll save some time. So attack the depth worm. Make him pop back up. There we are. It appears that we are good. So I will get a glowberry out of this. Not that I'm going to end up really using it at the moment because I don't have modules with me. But I could always go get some. Okay, miss me. And then attack. And make him hit. Okay, aggro is off of me. Alright, free food, which I did need. I love this about depth worms. They are walking food. They are walking vending machines. All you have to do is kill them, and then poof, meat stack plus light or glowberries, and it's generally a good time overall when they die. But being down here is good because I do want to have some light bulbs, and this gives me a few days that I can start using the mining hat again. And of course, I like that. But let's not forget, we're down here for rocks, and this is a good spot to go mining. This is a really good spot to go mining. There's all those things. There's these. Where do we want to go? Up here, it'll be a little bit more dangerous. I think over here to the left would be okay. Plus, there's light bulbs if I want to start picking some up. Why don't we do that? And 24 is probably enough, just because they'll start going bad. So let's work our way back. Hey, if you guys want to kill him, and I'll take the meat real fast. Okay, no tentacle spike on the ground there. And there is our other depth worm that is dead. I should still have some rock lobsters following me. I think they're just catching up to me. But make sure I pick up rocks. Make sure I pick up flint on the go here. It's gonna be needed because once we start using this stuff as fuel, well, not fuel, but distraction, or distraction food, I guess. We're gonna burn through our resources rather quick. And hopefully these dudes don't eat my rocks. Go, go, go. Alright, so I do want you guys to de-aggro, because I don't want to bring you back up to the surface. So, let's pay attention here. We have 56. Sanity is going to be a pretty decent issue down here. Once we get back to the surface, obviously I can whip on the Tambo Shanter and go eat some jerky at home. It would have been a wiser decision to have brought the jerky down here in the first place, but I'll try to be quick. Get as many rocks as I can. These things are very nice for rocks. I actually wonder if maybe going over here would be better than digging these things up, because I think you get more flint from those. Could be wrong, I don't often mine them. Well, these are giving me like 4 rocks every single time. Let's check it here real fast. There is... Oh, I thought I saw it on the map, but no, it's over here. How many rocks do I get out of this? Oops, don't click. See, yeah, I get flint. So, maybe we'll go up to where the cave spiders are. Obviously, they are no threat to me, and I'll go pick up some of those. And I wanna like throw a torch on or a lantern on and wear my Tambo Shanter, but I just can't. I can't. I should have brought the lantern. Should have brought the lantern and then threw it down on the ground. That would have been a smarter to call. I could sleep if I really wanted to and eat some jerky, but I don't want to pass days. That's the problem. I do not want to pass time because Flingomatic will empty, food at home will wither. A lot of bad things will happen, and also we might end up skipping Dragonfly, that would suck. So we definitely want to get back to the surface and be waiting for that. And we're gonna have to make ourselves an opulent pick. So that should be 1 day's worth. And I'm gonna keep mining here, and then we're gonna run back home. Go ahead and make an extra pick. So we're over a stack of rocks, but then again I did have some in my inventory. Of course I can refine a bunch, and that'll clean up some space. So some of this is slightly unexplored, but that should be it. We might as well push up down here. I guess we have a day. At the top here, sanity's becoming an issue. At the top here, it's unexplored. We didn't find the edge, so for all I know, it could continue. I could run over to the mushroom biome and pick up a green mushroom. That'd fix it. I always forget about that. How useful those things are. Oh God, they're so good. They're so good. Thermal stone is surprisingly doing okay. But that's because summer just hit, I think. We're not in the dead middle of summer where it's ridiculously hot. 66 sanity. I don't want to really do much beyond 50. Beyond 50 is a little bit scary for me. These a stalagmite. These aren't the... Okay, yeah, these aren't the things that spawn the spiders. Those are the stalactites. Okay, I don't usually mine these things. They have gold. Are they just like gold rocks? That's pretty cool, I guess. These ones are just rocks, which is really what I'm after. I need to shave the beard. Yeah, you know what? Before I forget, as silly as it is, I'm just gonna make a razor down here. I almost forgot. let's just shave that boy. You can stay there, Silk. I truthfully don't care. Does this connect? I think it did. Okay, it does. So I'm going to go ahead and refuel this before we forget. Okay, so I'm going to try to avoid getting my skull crushed. No guarantees. Just keep moving. Those guys are waking up. There's a bunny down here. I just heard him scream. So, nightmare cycle. This may have been why I didn't go over here. 71 sanity. What was that from? I don't know. What did I just do? Yeah, I see you. You're gonna aggro to me. I'm just gonna accept that fact. Oh, because I shaved. I always forget that. That is something I always do. I just slips my mind that you can shave to get sanity. That seems so weird. Alright, so this dude, the problem is I gained all that sanity back, but this tool bag over here is gonna follow me and destroy my sanity. Stupid sanity auras. Might as well cut right through here because this was unexplored. And I don't think he's gonna de-aggro. He's more than likely still on my trail. Let's check. Can I come over to this rock? Nope. I was gonna say, can I come over to this rock and start mining it without him? No, he's gonna fight me. Alright, you wanna fight? Oh, well, I guess he didn't want to fight. I guess I scared him shitless. Must have. Now, we're getting warm. So, that's not good. Might just head back to the surface and get my thermal stone cold. Because right at the surface, we have a an endothermic fire pit. Heck, don't we have one down here? Yes, we do. But, if I get to the surface, I can start making some of the walls. Because what I want to be able to do is finish the walls with the rock lobsters in there. So I don't want to just like start the project with 42 rock lobsters onto me. I'd like to be able to be closer to the end. So we did get all of the rocks that were here. This has officially been explored. There is no extra pathing that I can find. I don't believe there are any extra paths. There's a good bit of rocks over here to be had. There's also all these little spiky things that we can mine. Yeah, the thermal stone, I think once that gets white, it's a little worrisome, so I'm gonna run over here. Protect this tree. So you know it's taught when he's saying protect this tree. I'd like to go to the surface to get some sanity back, to be 100% honest with you. So let me go back up and let's see, what time of day is it? Let's see here, and I always worry about the phlegmatics. I always underestimate how long they can last. Okay, that's a hound attack, and I'm not concerned about that in the slightest. Over here is the place for fire and death. We've accepted that as Dragonfly's playpen, basically. So we will bring Dragonfly over, not Dragonfly. We will bring the rock, not the goddamn rock lobsters. We'll bring the hounds over here and not worry about it. Go ahead and fill up our tummies. We're gonna get a good bit of meat from this, so that's quite nice that I can eat all this. And let me zoom in on my mini map. I thought I had an endothermic fire pit here, but I guess it's up this way. Huh. Okay, weird. I realize we're going to get a little bit hot because of the whole it's summer thing, and I don't have my umbrella on. So, we'll go ahead and do this. Yes, and I realize we're not with the rock lobsters, but I wanted to get that started. Did you attack the lure plant and get wrecked? Yes, you guys did, and you're actually killing him. You guys, there we are. Run through the trees, and just keep cutting these dudes around, and eventually the rock lobsters will solve all my problems. So, of course, rock lobsters and red hounds don't really mix well. Once they start burning things, they get a little wonky. They huddle up like that. I guess that does kind of confirm that it's the amount of hits they take, not the damage they take, that makes them turtle up like that. At least just in my experience, that's what I've noticed. They're probably eating the gems they're dropping. I don't need the ashes. We're obviously getting warm due to the whole fire thing, so let's drop the thermal stone here and get it a little bit cooled down. And we'll go ahead and throw 2 logs here. So I should be a little bit cold. Should be cold enough to come over here myself. Of course, these dudes will be following me now, which is not really what I'm after. I guess I could go kill the fleshy bulb. Pick this stuff up because I am interested in the hound's teeth, and the extra meat is also nice. Basilisks, that's a bad call. So let's go pick up the thermal stone, and through the night I will make a few walls here, and we'll start kind of like doing a little bit of it, not much. The rock lobsters that are following me, I hope they're still following me. Looks like they are. I'd like to bring them right over to the to the little bait trap over here, so to speak. Okay, so where is it? Right here. Basilisk, don't know. Basilisk, don't know. Basilisk. Basilisk, no. No. The annoying thing is here, they'll try to eat my rocks. So, let me get this on. I'll whack you in the face. No, apparently you may lay twice in a row. Poke. Where are my rock lobsters at? Alright, well, I'm just gonna kick this dude's butt. He needs to go. They're really weak. They don't really even hurt you that much. Hey, you know what? That gives me the perfect excuse to use these glands that I've got a ridiculous amount of. Okay, so I will take you dudes. And while you are still following me, which I think you are, don't leave me, come over here and just get distracted. You guys gonna come over here? Yep, they're distracted. Again, that's exactly what needs to happen. I'm gonna drop the house heath for now, since I don't have room for them. And I should have room for room for the walls in my inventory. Let's do that. So it's two cut stone to the wall. So let's go ahead and do. Well, I've got a stack, and then I've got about 2 stacks worth here. Try to do an even amount of cut stone. And structures. Go ahead and make some walls. Now I don't know if they're gonna eat these walls if they go on the ground or not, but let's hurry up here. Be careful. Combine the stack. Ah, fucking telepoof. I will, yeah, I'm probably going to keep my walking cane next time I get one. I'll never get used to that. I always right-click to drop things. It's so engraved in my mind. Okay, we're starting to get warm. Now, where do I want to place these? How big? Obviously, I can't move that grave, so if I want to sort of have it even, I can't go too far out because there's other graves. Don't push me, you little bastard. Something like right here is good. And it doesn't have to be ridiculously, like, big. I mean, just enough to keep these dudes in here. And I'm starting to get warm, and I don't like that. So, since it's about to be daylight, let's head over here. Actually, let's get our mystical third hand. Pick up our hound's teeth. That rock lobster's phasing in and out of reality over there. I don't know if you saw that. So, sanity being an issue, let's go ahead and pick these up. Consume them. Free HP. Let's go get a new thermal stone instead of waiting for the endothermic fire pit. It's just quicker to pull a new one out. Good. Put this here. Thermal stone. Here you go. Voila. Cold. So useful. And why don't I go ahead and place a few of these walls down to get them out of my inventory. I'm also going to unequip that because the last thing I need to do is telepoof everywhere and kill my sanity even more. So sanity's kind of a slight issue. Not like really an issue, but losing 15 right now is not exactly something I'm interested in. The scary part is if I ever do bring a boss over here, they will just poop on these walls. Take a literal dookie on these walls, and it will not be pretty. It's not a pretty dookie. There are pretty dookies, but that's not one. And I don't know if that's even or not. I think one more will do it. I'm not really worried so much. I'm just kind of anal, I guess would be the word for it. Looks P even to me, maybe one more, but really what I really want to worry about is gravestone here. So let's start going this way, and mostly what I'm interested in is getting these rocks or these walls out of my inventory. Okay, so I can't place that there. I can rotate my camera this way. That should be a good spot. Okay. Every now and then they all kind of phase in and out of each other because there's so many of them, and it's only going to get worse with time. It's only going to get worse. Let's chop this tree down. This tree needs to go. Kind of trapping in the ghost here. I wonder if that even works. Do ghosts go over things? I mean, they float, but do they actually float? Don't know if they'll go through the wall or not. Not that I'm worried about trapping ghosts. There's really nothing to be had there, I don't believe. And I don't want to repair, just want to build. Thermal stone is still doing a-okay, so I am happy with this. I'm kind of curious if I should make this bigger, just considering the pure amount of rock lobsters that are going to be trapped in here. I don't know, maybe that's not big enough. I can just extend the wall. It doesn't even have to be even. I mean, I said that before. Let's do one more here. See, we're seeing things. Our sanity's still pretty low. I'm kind of worried about my flingamatics at this point. Let's head home. I'm just gonna be a little bit anal about this, about the flingamatics. I'm gonna worry too much. I would rather worry. I guess it's not really being anal, but I would rather worry too much than too little when it comes to losing literally everything I own. And these guys are getting far too close to like my base. I mean, like, get back over there to the left. Go that way. This is not cool. This is why we're moving these guys. I don't want this to happen. No sirree, they're not invading my world. I'll do a little bit to contain it. That is ridiculous. Thankfully, nothing is really withered yet, so summer it hasn't really taken too much of a toll yet on the world. Hearing spiders, I'm gonna take that. Hey, spiders! Can't wait till I have a road here that really kind of works. Even though that one technically does. Flamatics, how are you guys holding up? How are you holding up? Hmm? You are there, and you're about halfway done. So, good. Let's go ahead and get that cool. And while I wait, not using rocky turf, use the poopy turf. Like, no, stop. So using the turf that I don't really care about. Oh, relax, game. I hate how quick you overheat. Like once you're warm, it's just like, hey, you're hot. Pay attention. It's partly my fault with the whole Tam O'Shanter thing. It does still keep you warm. I need to get these things off the racks and get them in an ice box so they start lasting. Plus, there is the meat that's in there. I think we're gonna have to use that meat here now. God, they all get up in unison. That'll never not creep me out. Just weird. Okay, it's night. This needs to go in here, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and this is gonna hurt me probably because it's warm. Let's swap thermal stones so I can keep swapping really fast. And these guys on the drying racks because why not? They last longer. Let's do that. I could go ahead and loot some of these twigs. That would be worth my time. I do need them. Now, how do I need things of jerky in here? Yeah, we've got quite a few things of jerky. Don't eat that many. They're gonna get stale real soon, to be 100% honest with you. Put the globe rays in there. I keep them in there for a while. Is this my magic chest? Yes, it is my unofficial magic chest. I'm buying these over here. Now, I did not finish the turf here, so let's go ahead and do this. I know I have fuel over here, but let's go ahead and use this. Thermal stone's already warm. It's because we really haven't given it a chance to completely cool down. Go ahead and do this. Yep, you gotta baby these things. If you really want your base to not just go up and smoke, just take your time and baby them. Go ahead and fuel this before we totally forget. Tam O'Shanter's still good on durability. Shovel's going to need replaced here soon. Let's swap thermal stones once more. Alright, so this can go over here. That's just generally where I like that to be in my inventory. I'll equip this, and let's go ahead and loot those twigs that we've been needing to loot. Now, rock lobsters. I don't think I have enough rocks to feed them all and then start baiting them in. So we might want to go do one more mining trip. So let's go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to loot all these twigs because my twig chest is kind of weak compared to the grass chest. And then what I think we'll do is we'll head back over to the caves with the jerky so I get some extra sanity back. And then we'll do a little bit of mining again. We'll make the rocks, we'll make the cut stone, we'll make the walls. And then I think we'll try to bait all the remaining rock lobsters once we come back to the surface there. That's going to be a monumental task because they are everywhere, and the longer we wait, the more they spread. So tackling the problem now is good. Again, I could just make little rock station things, and they could just keep walking into the walls aimlessly, and it would definitely help. But I think if I get them all and push them there, I think it'd help more. Could be wrong, but I want to try it at the very least. And let's see here. So, twig chest is this one. Okay, so this chest. And voila. Okay, we're good on that front. Now, I need a few more walls. Not too many, to be 100% honest with you. The problem is going to lie in the fact that I need to feed them. I need bait. And I'm going to go ahead and add a turf here. Add a turf here. And then we'll leave. Just want to top them off before we head back out. I think that's the smart thing to do. Wouldn't make much sense to leave them low. Striking's not going to offer that max sanity here in a second. It's gonna start to spoil. Let's go ahead and open that chest. Put you in here. Okay, so put the Tam O'Shanter back on, and let's head back here. Hey, if we stay in the middle, we still get the speed buff. There's still technically a road here. just does not look like one yet. That is a project. We are working on it. I need to go get a lot of logs, but I need to go take care of the rock lobsters before they invade my world. Grr. Dragonfly, do your thing. Spawn. I would love to kill you. Make my day. I can only hope. How long has that grass tuft just been there? I think that was when Berger. I think that was Berger's fault. Okay, so let's get our butts down in the caves. We've got about 2 days again. 3 if we want to push it. Before I want to head back and get our phlegmatics tended to. And where do I want to go mine? Do I want to just go to the left? Let me check the map. Zoom back in, zoom out on the screen. Okay. So there is that stuff. That's looking good up there, but it's quite the trek. That's also looking very good. So that's actually really, it's also kind of a trek. Damn. I suppose it would be better just to book it over there. Just nut up and book it over. So if you guys are just like aimlessly walking too, you guys are stuck. Remember, there were a whole lot more here originally, but we've kind of spread them out throughout the cave. Let's just run over there now, and hopefully not aggro any nightmare creatures. Looks like we may be done with a nightmare cycle. Okay, good. Good. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I need to go mine and spend my time wisely here, as it is summer, and summer is dangerous when your base could catch on fire. I would love to loot you reeds, but I am a man with a mission at the moment. Let's just bypass you guys, and I cannot forget about the bunnyman. The bunnyman will be a real threat here. I can't go around unless I go over this way, which sucks. I'd like to take the shorter way, but wasn't it daylight? I guess we could. It was day, wasn't it? They should be sleeping. No, don't do it. No, don't come after me. Friends, we're good. You're good. 2 attempting to pass up. We're good, right? Don't come out of your house right now. I'm hearing nightmare creatures, but I think he just disappeared. Yes, he disappeared. Ooh. 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 We're good. We're good. Give me that rock. Those rock lobsters are just going to constantly be fighting. They got a lot to kill. So we're good. There are a handful of rocks down here, right? Yep, over here. Not that way. That's dangerous. There's a handful of these rock things, and these things are nice because they generally give you like 4 or 5 rocks when you mine them. You're a rock lobster. I thought you were a depth worm for a second, the way you sounded. But I should be good here, just to keep mining. Don't eat my rocks. Okay, good. Yeah, you make your grumbly sound, just don't eat my rocks. But guys, it's time to wrap the episode up. So, episode 122. It's been a lot about it's been a lot of rocks this episode. It's been pretty rocky. We're working on those walls. Hopefully caging in some rock lobsters, and summer's still here, so eagerly awaiting dragonfly. Give me that scaled chest, kind sir. The more, the merrier. That thing just slid. That was really awkward. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.